Channel memberships are here. If you'd like to sign up to support the channel, go down below in the link description or in the comment section. You'll see the link to sign up to become a member. It's not mandatory. I never make the videos where it's like members only or anything. But if you want to support the channel, sign up. There's a starter pack and there's also a captain pack. The captain pack will give a discount on the future store, site-wide discount that will be coming very soon. So be on the lookout for that. To get some cool badges, some cool emotes. So you like to sign up, you can sign up for that. And also, if you like to shop some of your favorite team apparel, go down below and click that link in the description, the comment section, wherever I have it, and shop on Fanatics and get some of your favorite team sportswear. Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. We're doing, of course, our NFL game picks. It's week 16. As you guys know, the season is dwindling down, and we're going to see who made the playoffs, who's getting in, and a lot of playoff clinching scenarios is happening. We know the Chiefs clinched the playoff spot a few weeks back. Bills clinched one, of course, a few weeks back. Steelers clinched one this past week, and a lot of the teams in the AFC still have an opportunity. I think the Texans clinched theirs after the Colts lost, so they got to clinch the division, won the division, and they also got a playoff spot, guaranteed, of course, for the division win. And then you look at the NFC, of course, I think the Vikings got theirs clinched. Of course, the Lions got theirs. The Eagles got theirs as well. The NFC South is still open. The Bucks probably going to win that division. They got a pretty good, like, few-game lead over that division, so they're going to be doing their thing as well. So, yeah, a lot of teams, of course, gunning for the playoffs. A lot of teams trying to get there in the playoffs and trying to get their postseason run in so they can get a Super Bowl run in. We're going to see exactly who finds a way to get in the playoffs and clinch some stuff. We got a big-time game coming up on Thursday, of course. You got the Broncos and Chargers, two teams that haven't clinched a playoff spot just yet. The Broncos sit at 9-5, Chargers sit at 8-6. Chargers coming off a big, bad loss to the Bucks. They got blown out by the Bucks, so we'll see if they can find a way to bounce back in this game. I think in this game right here, the way the Broncos been playing defensively, everything been looking, I don't know. I think the Broncos might win this one on the road. They might win this one, I think. I'm picking the Broncos to win this one. You got the Texans and you got the Chiefs. Big time game right there. The Texans already clinched to a playoff spot. They already won their division as well. Same as the Chiefs, of course. I think this game right here is going to be interesting. We don't know if Patrick Mahomes is going to play or not because of the ankle injury. I'm going to pick the Texans. I think they probably can catch him slipping a little bit in a close one. I don't know if Mahomes is going to play, since seeing that the Chiefs don't really need him to go out there and play because they already got themselves, of course, in the playoffs. And they right now they're still the first seed. Even with the loss, they'll still be first seed too as well. So I think they can kind of risk resting Mahomes that game. Steelers, Ravens. Steelers win, they win in the AFC North. Ravens win, they can tie it up and keep things going. The Steelers have been dominating in this matchup. I know every game has been very close, of course, but the Steelers have won all those close games. And then when the game is very close, the Steelers are always won. And the Steelers come after a loss as well. They lost to the Eagles. And they always come after a loss. They always find a way to bounce back very well. I think the Steelers do the same thing in this game on the road. It'll be a very close game. Steelers win the division. The Ravens still make the playoffs, though, in my opinion, too, of course. But the Steelers win the division right there on the road. Giants and you got Falcons. Falcons should win that one, of course. They need to stay on par and make sure they stay on pace in their division. You got Cleveland Browns. I'm going to say Cavaliers. The Cavaliers actually playing pretty good, but the Browns ain't playing too good. Browns and Bengals. Bengals win now, want to keep their playoff hopes alive, of course. Cardinals and Panthers. Panthers been competitive. Now, they got objected by the Cowboys, but besides that Cowboys game, they've been very competitive. But I think the Cardinals need to win these games and go out there and handle business. So they're going to be playing very dire football and playing very serious football to win this right here. So they probably going to go out there and handle business on the road. You got the Lions and the Bears. Lions coming off of a loss from the Bills. The Bills did a good job in handling them. The Lions came back in that game. At one point, it was down 3 scores. They're probably looking for some revenge, and what better revenge than beating up on the Bears? So I think the Lions win this one. Titans, Colts. Pick the Colts to win this one. Colts lost that game to the Broncos badly. A lot of miscommunication out there defensively, and then offensively, a lot of turnovers. You turn the ball over a lot. You have your receiver threw a pick 6, and you got Anthony Richardson 2 interceptions as well. And the Broncos turned the ball over as well too, but they never capitalized off those turnovers like that too much. So it hurt them in the end, and they lost that game. Then you got the Rams and the Jets. I think the Rams win that one. Eagles, Washington Commanders. That's gonna be a good one. Last time the Eagles dominated the Washington Commanders. I think the Washington Commanders might find a way can get it done. Maybe. I know it's a division game, so division games can always go either way. But the way the Eagles been playing, they're playing very good. They've won 10 straight. They beat the Steelers this past game, handled business there. They've won 10 straight games, 10 straight. So they could get their streak alive and be 13-2. It's gonna be a tough one. I think the Eagles win. I'm gonna pick the Commanders. I'm gonna pick the Eagles to win this one. They handle business. You got the Vikings and the Seahawks. Seahawks coming off of a loss. They got manhandled by the Packers. They need to bounce back in this game. You're playing the Vikings. Very interesting. The Vikings trying to make sure they stay on par for that first spot. They need some things to go their way a little bit. I think the Seahawks might win this one, though. I think the Seahawks might get this one. Jaguars and Raiders. It really don't matter who wins that one, so we're going to do any medium item mode. Twist that Bryce told me how to let them go. My mom told me to pick this one right over here. That means that you are it. It's the Raiders. The Raiders probably want to lose, though, because they want to keep tanking. But we'll see what happens. You got the Patriots and you got the Bills. I ain't got to say anything about that, of course. 49ers and Dolphins. The Dolphins made me so upset. I'm not even a Dolphin fan, but watching that game, my mom's a Dolphin fan. I remember she was watching the game and she was like, sending a message over, be like, "Our Dolphins doing this and doing bad, and they're doing bad, they're doing this, they're doing all this type of stuff." And I was watching the game too as well because I had Tyreek Hill, my fantasy team. I was watching the game and stuff. I was like, yeah. I was like, your Dolphins just don't want to win this game. I'm like, Tua had many opportunities in that red zone to get things done. Missed opportunities many times, forcing passes in that was not necessary. But also the offense as a whole, a lot of miscommunication, a lot of things not happening, executing and stuff. And I feel like the play calling too. A lot of those screen passes behind a line of scrimmage passes and some of those route combinations was not good enough for them to go out there and make things happen. They had many opportunity after opportunity to put points on the board, and they missed opportunity. Kind of like my Steelers did the same thing. You know, we played the Eagles, had many opportunity to put points on the board. You fumble, and you're about to score a touchdown. And then you also have a penalty that pushes you back, take points off the board. And then when you get the 2 forced fumbles to the Eagles, you only get 3 points. So it really comes down to missed opportunities, and the Dolphins missed a lot of opportunities that game. I think this game right here, they handle business to keep their playoff hopes alive and beat the 49ers. The 49ers got an injured little team. They need to find a way to get back on track. I think next year they'll probably get back on track. We get the Bucks and the Cowboys. The Bucks should win that one. I think the Bucks need to make sure they win. They stay on par to try to win the division and stuff, depending on what happens. I think if the Falcons lose, the Bucks could probably lock the division up, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or be on par to lock it up. We have to wait and see. Maybe week 17 might be where they can lock the division up. And then you got, of course, the last game, Saints and Packers. Saints should lose that one to the Packers. The Saints been trying to be competitive a little bit, but the Packers, they're on a different level. They've been playing very good football. The Packers, Vikings, Lions, and Eagles are those Super Bowl contending teams. And, of course, the Chiefs and the Bills as well, Ravens as well. Steelers, it depends. It depends on the matchup. You know, like that. And I love my Steelers. My Steelers can definitely beat the Ravens, of course. Can beat the Ravens. We can beat a lot of teams, but I don't know if we can beat the Bills or the Chiefs. Gotta wait and see what happens, of course. I hope we can. Gotta wait and see what happens, though. But Packers are definitely one of those teams that's contending for the championship out there. They can go out there and compete with the best. Their offense have shown it. They're very consistent. The Steelers' problem is only it takes so long to get going like that on offense. Their defense is very good, elite defense. But it takes so long to get going on offense, and it hurts them in the long run sometimes. But we'll see what happens as things go on and on and on. Every team got their woes, of course. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow on the channel. But peace out.